What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on 4 different microphone lavaliers. Okay, so the first one's going to be the Sanken COS11D. The second one's going to be the DJI lavalier mic. The third one's going to be the Xvive LV1 lavalier mic. And the fourth one is going to be the Movo acm400. All right, let's jump right into it. All right, so the first lavalier we have on the list is the Sanken COS11D. Now this is going to be more of a higher end lavalier mic, and it's going to range anywhere from $350 to $400 depending on the accessory packs that you get with it. And it's a very reliable mic. People use it in theaters and films, in all sorts of different TV situations, reality TV. Almost every mic that they use is going to be the Sanken COS11D. Because it's just very reliable. It's one of those lavalier microphones that you can have last for at least a decade, you know, if you're taking care of it. It does have kind of a brighter top end, and it's going to have one of those, you know, pickup patterns where it just really does well on many different voices. So it's kind of one of those mics that you're going to be able to mic almost any actor. So I'm going to show you what it sounds like underneath my shirt right now. All right, so here is the Sanken COS11D underneath the shirt. Hopefully it's very crisp, clear, my voice is intelligible, and one good thing about this lavalier mic is that it's RF shielded, so you shouldn't have to worry about any wireless mic systems or any phones giving any type of like weird buzzing or like odd noises that come through. Another thing that I want to talk about is when you buy this lavalier, it comes in different what they call terminations, and that's basically just the jack that it plugs into. So you can buy, you know, one for Sony, you can buy a different one for Sennheiser, you can buy a different one for Electrosonics, and you got to make sure when you buy it that you buy the right jack that it goes into. Me, I always personally buy the Sennheiser version because that is the most universal. You can plug it into the Rode Wireless Go, the Rode Wireless Pro, you can put it into the G3 and the G4 series of Sennheiser, and a lot of different other wireless systems. So it's the most universal, it's the most compatible. So definitely check that out. All right, so let's head on to the DJI lavalier, and we'll see how that one does. All right, so now we have on the DJI lavalier mic. And this one runs for about $40. You can buy it on Amazon, eBay, a lot of different places. It's kind of everywhere. And a lot of people like to use it with the DJI wireless mic system. And it's a pretty good mic. You know, it's pretty intelligible. It's crisp, it's clear. It might not be as bright as the Sanken COS11, but you're paying 10 times less. So it really is a pretty decent lavalier microphone. You don't have to worry about it. Like I said, if you drop it or you break it, you just get a new one. It's not a huge deal, you know? So for the everyday, kind of just throw it in your pack. You don't have to worry about it. It's a nice mic. All right, let's throw it underneath my shirt and see how it sounds. All right, so here's the DJI lav mic underneath my shirt. It probably won't be as bright or as crisp or clear, but it should do a relatively decent job. This mic isn't bad at all. I definitely would use it for more of either a woman's voice or maybe a higher man's voice. Since I have a lower voice, it's not going to pick up that kind of area, that tonal range, as good as the Sanken COS11D. That one just seems to really pick up almost every voice, which is crazy. So let me know what you think in the comments. DJI lav mic, very cheap. Very good for just, like I said, everyday vlogging. All right, let's hop into the next lavalier mic. All right, so the lav we have on now is the Xvive LV1. And this microphone, it's going to run you somewhere about $35 to $45 depending on where you get it at. But it's a very good value for money. Now, this is one of those mics that it's perfect for like a backup mic. If you're like, oh my God, I forgot my main mics, this one's going to serve you well. You're going to be able to EQ it just fine. Now, the only issue that I have with it is that I believe that it's a tiny bit muddy on lower voices, kind of like mine. So it's not going to come out as bright as, say, the Sanken COS11 or even the DJI lav mic. But I think it's one of those really good high value for money mics. And it even comes free with the Xvive U5T2 system. And that's the wireless mic system that I'm using right now. So if you want a mic that's pretty easy to kind of, just throw in your backpack, be good to go, keep it as a backup mic, that's what this is. All right, now let's put this underneath my shirt and we'll see how that sounds. All right, so here is the Xvive LV1 lavalier microphone underneath my shirt. Now I'm not banking that it's going to be super intelligible and super crisp, but I'm sure that I can still EQ it, even going underneath clothing. And it should be, just one of those really decent mics that you don't have to worry about too much. All right, so the last lavalier mic that we have on the list is going to be from Movo, and it's going to be called the acm400. So it's going to be a gooseneck mic. And what I love about the gooseneck is, since I ride motorcycles and I do moto vlogs, it's perfect to position the mic right around the visor or right underneath it, right by your mouth hole. So if you ever have any wires or anything that are in the way, you can always just position it however you want. And then plus, if you're not a moto vlogger, you can put it, underneath a visor of a car, or you can put it behind the seat belt. This gooseneck will literally position itself wherever you want it to. And it's pretty clear and intelligible. My favorite thing, because it's a motovlog type lavalier mic, is that it cuts down the very low frequencies. So those wind noises, it's going to cut down on those immediately. It doesn't even pick them up. So that in turn makes everything sound more crisp, more clear, more intelligible. And I think it really does a fantastic job. Now, the best part, well, one of the other best parts of this mic is that it only costs 25 bucks. 25 bucks to 30 bucks, you're going to find it on eBay, you're going to find it on Amazon, and it's just a perfect, versatile, very heavy-duty, durable lavalier mic. And I think that this one it punches way above its weight class. All right, we're going to go ahead and put this underneath my shirt, and then we're going to see how that sounds. All right, so here is the Movo acm400 underneath my shirt. How is it sounding? Is it crisp? Is it clear? Is it slightly muddy? It should be pretty okay. I think this is one of the better mics that work on my voice because I'm a baritone and I have those lower to kind of mid tones, and it really just brings out those very well. I don't know how well this would do with a woman's voice, but all I know for motor vlogging, you really can't go wrong with this. It is such a steal. Definitely pick one of these up if you're a moto vlogger and you want to make sure that you're keeping the wind out of the equation and you don't have to worry about, getting weird rustle noises or anything like that. It's just one of those lavalier microphones that you can really trust and depend on. It's very reliable. So let's go ahead and hop into the next section of the reviews. All right, in this section, we're going to test the lavalier microphones on an acoustic guitar. I'm going to place it about 10 to 12 inches from the sound hole, and I'll give you a chance to just hear what the guitar tones can sound like coming through this. All right, let's hop into it. All right, this is the Sanken COS11D. All right, this is the DJI Lav. this is the Xvive LV1. All right, so this is the Movo acm400. All right, I'm kind of ending off on the Sanken COS11D, and I'm just signing out. Basically, that was the end of the video. Hopefully you guys got a chance to hear a little bit of what these lavalier mics can do. And obviously, I want you guys to comment on the box below which one was your favorite, which one you thought was just not worth, even picking up. And if you guys have any comments or questions, let me know, because I'll try to help you out the best that I can. I know that, when you're buying lavalier microphones, especially the very expensive ones like the Sanken COS11Ds, there's not a lot of videos out there. And I want to make sure that people know exactly what they're getting so they don't purchase something and, have that regret like, oh man, why did I buy this? This doesn't even work well on my voice, So let me know your thoughts so I can help you and guide you and put you in the right direction. Like I said, the DJI mic is a very good mic for, higher end voices, I think, for women voices. I feel the Sanken COS11 is one of those mics that's just perfect on almost every voice. I feel the Movo acm400, fantastic for, any type of moto vlogging. And it really picks up baritones and probably bass voices very, very nice. And it cuts out that wind noise. So I love that mic. For 25 bucks, you really can't go wrong. And then the Xvive LV1, that one is a perfect backup mic. You really can't go wrong with that. For 40 bucks, it can do so much. It's very versatile. It just has a tiny bit of muddiness on the very low end, but you can always EQ that up and make it sound like a much more expensive mic. So like I said, if you guys have any comments, put them down in the box below. I'll help you out the best that I can, and behave, be nice, be friendly in the comment box below, because I just want to build a community and make sure that everybody has their voice be heard and their questions answered. All right, so I'll see you guys on the next video. All right, y'all take care, guys.